So it's been a while again, but today I'm here to bring you a deck on PK Horus. Yes, I'm just getting straight into it because fuck, I'm tired. It's the morning, and I'm just like, you know what? Let's do a deck profile. I haven't uploaded in a while. My bad, I haven't uploaded in a while because work is a bitch, and I'm tired as fuck. But anyways, let's just get right into it. So, gotta play 3 Silent Boots. This card is like the best card, along with Torn Scales. You can play 2 or 3, it doesn't matter. The cards, you're gonna have chances to see this card or mill it, and along with some other PK stuff. So, this, if you control a Phantom Knight monster, you special summon this from your hand. Then you banish it to search you a Phantom Knight spell or trap from your deck. Torn Scales. You discard 1 card from your hand, send 1 Phantom Knight's card from your deck to the grave. And if a Phantom Knight card is banished from your grave, while this card is also in your grave, you can special summon it, but banish it when it leaves the field. Sometimes you don't have to worry about that because you're just going to use it for Xyz material. 2 Ancient Cloak. You just need to, honestly, because sometimes you're going to dump it off him, or Cherubini, or even off Ragged Gloves. So, this, if this card is in your attack position, you can target 1 dark monster on the field, change this card in defense position. If you do that, monster gains 800 attack and defense until the end of the opponent's turn, which kind of helps, but we don't really use that effect. The effect, you just banish this and search you a Phantom Knight monster. So sometimes, if you want to extend, you grab Silent Boots or the other card, which I'll show later. Ragged Gloves, you just dump another Phantom Knight card by banishing itself. You don't really do anything with this besides grabbing it as an extender whenever you special summon a Phantom Knight monster. So if you special summon any of these from the grave, you just special summon this back and bam, you have a level 3 body. Now, for the best engine in this deck that boosts the fuck out of this consistent bullshit, Glory. So, it pitches itself along with another card to add you King Sarcophagus, and then it draws you a card. So you're basically not losing anything. You're just freaking getting this for free. Playing 1 Blessing and 1 Happy. Now you don't have to play. You could just play like 3 Glory and 1 Happy. But me, cause I'm playing something else in this deck that I feel like sometimes I just rather summon these and leave Glory in the grave, so when I do have the other cards in, I could just use that and make another card, which you'll see later. We also play the Adventure Engine, obviously. Water Enchantress, banish, get you right. And if you control Adventure Token, you special summon it, which can come up sometimes because it's a level 3. And if you don't have a Phantom Knight card, but you do have another level 3, and this is in your hand, special make Cherubini. And then you just go on from there. Wandering Griffin, it's non-negate. What else? Now this is the card that I was talking about when I want to leave Glory Engrave, is Vision Resonator. Basically, whenever you just have a level 5 or higher dark monster, you could literally special summon this. And then you just synchro summon and into like a Baron, or hell, you can even play freaking what's his name, Despater, to whenever you banish a freaking Phantom Knight monster, you could just special summon it, or at least that's how I think it works. I don't remember, but yeah, that's just really all you're using it for. Or you just when it's sent to grave, you get a spell or trap that mentions Red Dragon Archfiend. So you would just search Crimson Guy. I'm playing these because these are also another level 3 extender. Because sometimes you're gonna normal summon something, and then this might come up, or you're just gonna have a level 3 body and you special this, and it just extends you. 3 Ash. You kind of want to play this because it is a level 3, and if you mill it off the Vampire King, you get to special summon this, and you just have a free level 3 body, like I said. Now for spell and traps, 2 right and 1 faithful. You only want to play 2 because you could just get it back off the grave with Water Enchantress, which is very nice. And faithful, it's obviously get you a monster that mentions adventure token, and it searches you an equip spell that mentions it, which is gonna be Dracoback. Bounce 1 card your opponent controls, obviously. King Sark. You pitch 1, you dump a Horus monster. And this also has another effect that once per turn at the start of the damage step, if your Horus monster battles an opponent's monster, you could send that opponent's monster to the graveyard. Sometimes that might come up, but not really, because sometimes you're just gonna kill your opponent the next turn if they can't play. Now, I'm playing this because I'm also playing Dark Rebellion along with like Dark Requiem and all that. You don't have to, you could play something else. You could probably play like the new rank 3 engine. I forgot it was Xyz Armored, and like cut it out and add, but technically it's still the same thing. You're still running a one of that you have to summon off an Xyz. Crimson Gaia, obviously. Reinforcement, you gotta. And triple droplets, because you like sending things to grave. This card's your best friend. Now for the traps, 2 Fog Blade, 1 Sword. You could play Sword or Wings, it doesn't matter because they both get you Phantom Knight monsters from the grave. Now for the extra deck, the 1 Baronay, or you could probably play this Baiter, doesn't matter. But I kind of like Baron more because you have an Omni Negate that negates anything. Play 1 Levier, play 1 Break Sword. Definitely need to play 2, but I only have 1 at the moment. I don't know how. Obviously, Dark Rebellion, Dark Requiem, Omni Negate. Well, not Omni Negate, but I think, is it an Omni Negate? When your opponent activates a monster. No, it's just a monster effect. Never mind. It's just a monster negate, which is still good regardless. Obviously, the most broken card in this fucking deck, Zombie Vampire. Mill both players' top 5, and you special summon a monster from either, which is good. Because sometimes your opponent might have like something that you want to take, that you don't want them having. Hope Harbinger, and 1 Doomstar. This card is so good. Literally just so good. Stack that motherfucker on any monster, and then you just bounce back, and your opponent can activate a monster with 3,000 or more attack, which is very good. Now IP, and unfortunately, we gotta play SP. It's literally the most broken card ever created, which is very good. Cherubini, Unicorn, Appaloosa. You don't really have to play this. I might just cut this for the second Break Sword. And obviously, Access Code and Rusty. Literally the most broken cards. Now, yeah, that's pretty much it for the deck profile. I would like to do a combo with this, but I don't know. I might, but I said screw it. Might as well do a combo just for y'all. So obviously it's a 2.1 card combo. 5-point combo, whatever you want to call it. So what you're gonna do is pitch Glory, search King Sark, and now you're gonna randomly just draw a random card. This could be anything, honestly. That's what I mean. Now you're gonna activate King Sark, pitch Torn. Now, these mills are obviously gonna be all based on luck. So obviously, not everybody's gonna get the same path, but sometimes you'll end up on the same board. Just really depends. So you're gonna summon Glory. You're gonna summon Happy. You're gonna make Zombie Vampire. Detach from the Zombie Vampire. Now you're gonna mill. That's pretty good. Okay. Interesting. Ash. Droplet. Obviously, you're gonna summon back this. You're gonna summon back the Silent Boots. And now, what you're gonna do is that you're gonna banish the Silent Boots, get you a Fog Blade or Sword, whichever one. And now you're going to summon Torn Scale since you banished the Phantom Knight card. And now you're going to activate the effect of Torn to pitch. Honestly, you could pitch whatever. You could pitch Ragged Gloves. And then Ragged Gloves is going to banish to dump. Ancient Cloak. And now, how do I want to do this? Ancient Cloak, you're gonna you're gonna banish to fetch you Stained Greaves, obviously, because this card's gonna come up in a bit. So now you're gonna obviously banish that. Cherubini effect to dump. You're gonna dump the Water Enchantress. And now, a Phantom Knight monster is going to be specialed. You could do Bardiche, but we're just gonna do that. We're gonna banish Sword, summon back Silent Boots, then special Stained Greaves since a Phantom Knight monster was specialed. Now you're going to banish. Now you're going to link them off to Bardiche. Now, Bardiche effect, you're going to dump. What can you dump? We already used everything. I guess dump another Torn Scales, because it really doesn't matter. Now, I'm going to make... Honestly, I don't think it matters, because you can't really do much with this. So you're going to break Sword. Oh wait, I didn't set anything, did I? You're supposed to set the Fog Blade, my bad. When you're using Bardiche effect. So now you're gonna summon back Stained Greaves and this. And there's not much else you can do with this, because you're just only gonna have, well, if anything, you still have a decent amount of interruptions, because you're gonna have Fog Blade, you're gonna have a pop, you're gonna have a monster negate, which sometimes, this is sometimes even enough, a pop, like three monster negates and a fourth one, and sometimes you could just kill them back, because you're gonna summon back, like, let's just say, oh, and you have Water Enchantress, so never mind. Okay, I forgot about that. My bad. So now you're gonna Water Enchantress. Oh, you know, let's backtrack that for a bit. So before you do, like, you're still gonna use, we're not gonna go fully backtrack. We're still gonna leave it off as where we popped Break Sword with Bardiche, but this time we're gonna use Water Enchantress. So now you're gonna get rights, go special. My bad, I completely messed this up by myself. You're gonna special the token. Yes, this is my token. And obviously activate Faithful Adventure straight from deck. And now you're going to Xyz into Dark Requiem. And now, since you special, you're gonna get the equip spell. And now you're gonna activate Faithful to get you Griffin Rider, pitch, and then chain Griffin. So now you have like 1, 2, 3. You have 6 interruptions basically, which is still good enough for this deck. Because sometimes your opponent's not gonna play through it. Because you say you pass their turn, okay, they activate a monster effect, cool. They freaking activate, let's say, triple tactics, trying to freaking grab something. You have an Omni negate for that. And if they still have something, like, let's say you're going against, like, freaking, I don't know, like, any, like, Centurion, basically. So they want to go, cool, that, you're gonna activate the quick play. Now you're going to Dark Requiem, you're gonna pop whatever monster or the field spell, and then you're just gonna negate the freaking, you're gonna negate some of them, and then they can't do anything after that. So if they pass their turn, it doesn't matter what you draw, you just summon like you just summon your 2 Horus monsters, and then you just kill them for game, which is pretty good. I am so sorry I fucked this all up. I am very tired, and it's like, I think almost 4 a.m. in the morning. Yeah, it's almost 4 a.m. in the morning. But yeah, that's pretty much what you can still do. It really all depends on your mills too. So technically this is more of like testing it than more of a combo, but I'm gonna still call it a combo because it's still good. But yeah, if you truly enjoyed this content, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time.